So guys, no word of a lie when I tell you that the online business model that completely transformed my life simply came down to me selling products on the internet. I was able to live life on my own terms. But with this new ChatGPT feature that they've just released, if I had it back then, it would have made my life a lot more simpler. So it's something that I'm using now, and I want to share with you guys exactly how I'm using it, how my students are using it, and how you can potentially use it as well. Now, of course, this video shouldn't be taken as financial advice in any way, shape or form. You're always going to have to put the work into things. Just treat this video as a form of education. But with AI tools like this to your disposal, you're going to be able to simplify the process and kind of build a side hustle that can put you on the path of living life on your own terms as well. Now, before I get into these 5 different questions that you need to ask this new feature within ChatGPT, I just want to quickly explain what this new feature is so that all of us are on the same page. So it basically comes down to understanding how you can use the new ChatGPT agent when it comes to being able to build an online business. And the way that the agent works is actually quite impressive. I've never seen anything like it. It's able to scan the internet in real time. And not only that, it's also able to scan real life active websites so that it can give you the best steps for you to take when it comes to building your own online store. Now, I do need to say that when it comes to using this new agent feature, you are going to need to upgrade to the Plus plan if you don't already have it. I personally pay for it every single month, and I've been paying for ChatGPT now probably for the past 2 years without skipping a month because I use it in my online business in so many different ways. Now, with what I'm going to show you, you can potentially stay on the free plan and use it in a specific way. It's not going to be as effective, but I thought I'd let you know that before we get into all of the different steps. Now, when it comes to these 5 different questions that you're going to enter into this new ChatGPT agent, I've got the different questions right here. So we're going to go through them one by one. So let's start off with the first one. And by the way, if you want to gain access to this, I'm going to leave it linked down below. It should be the first link in the description. But with the first prompt, this is what it says. It says, can you scan the internet, specifically Google, and tell me the top 10 niches that do well for a dropshipping store selling products that can be found on AliExpress and automated using a tool like AutoDS. Now, as I already said, when it came to building up my internet business, the way that I was able to do that personally was with a e-commerce store. But in the day and age that we're living in right now, there's certain simple ways of being able to get started that I'm going to show you as we go along in this video. But being able to find out what are the top 10 niches that are doing well, backed by proven data, is going to be able to give you the best start when it comes to building up your own dropshipping store. So I'm just going to copy this prompt just like this and then head over to ChatGPT. And bear in mind that when it comes to using this new feature, you don't need to go elsewhere. You don't need to download any type of software. You're just going to log into your regular ChatGPT account. Make sure that you've selected ChatGPT 4.0. That's the latest model, and what you're going to do is just paste the prompt in there just like this and then change tools to agent mode. That's basically all you need to do. And once you've copied and pasted the prompt from the Google Doc, you're now going to click on enter. And there we go. It's already started the process of, setting up the agent and setting up what it needs to do when it comes to scanning the actual internet. So this is what the interface looks like. As you can see, it's going through all of these different sites, going through all of this data, and it's probably going to take a few minutes. But once it's done, I'm going to come back and show you exactly what it was able to come back with. Okay, guys, so I'm back. And as you can see, it took about 3 minutes for it to complete this. And it's now giving me the top 10 niches specifically within the dropshipping space. And, it's probably niches that you probably know do well, baby products, phone accessories, home decor, consumer electronics. But in addition to telling me the top 10 niches, it's also giving me the estimated market value of each as well. And if you're a returning viewer of this channel, you already know which niche I'm going to move forward with. One of my favorite ones is pet supplies. This is the one that I'm going to go with, mainly because this niche is an evergreen niche. People are always searching for these type of items throughout the year. If I just copy the keyword and go over to Google Trends, straight away, as we can clearly see, people have consistently gone onto Google to search for pet supplies. There's no massive upswings, there's no massive downswings. It's just consistent searches day after day, week after week, year after year. So the pet niche is the one that I'm going to move forward with in this video. But moving on to prompt number 2 or question number 2, which is that you now want to create a custom business plan based on the niche that you're looking to move forward with. And you're not going to be able to find the specific prompt to copy into ChatGPT in this Google Doc. I'm going to leave it linked down below because the best way to get the prompt is to use this ChatGPT dropshipping prompt maker. It's going to take you through 5 multiple choice questions, and all you need to do is answer the questions. At the end, you're going to be given a prompt. Copy and paste that into the ChatGPT agent. From there, you're going to be given all the steps that you need to take. So let's do this together. Let's go through each question. I'm going to start off with question 1. What type of store are you most interested in creating? I already know it's going to be pet products, so I'm going to select that and then click on next. Question 2 is what kind of products do you want to focus on? So I'm going to say that I want to focus on everyday items. Question 3 is how many Shopify blog articles can you publish per week? Blog articles are a great way to get free organic traffic. So I'm going to say that I'll use AI so that I can scale and publish even faster. Question 4 is what is your goal with dropshipping? So for me, it's obviously to build a long-term brand, but whatever your decision is, just select it right there. And question 5 is what's your current experience with dropshipping? Now, I've been dropshipping for many years, and I created this prompt maker for beginners. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to select this one and then click on submit. Okay, great. So I've now got the detailed prompt that I could just copy just like that and then head back over to ChatGPT. And with this step, you don't necessarily need to use the agent. If you don't want to, you can use the free version of ChatGPT if you want. So I'm just going to show you how this works. I'm going to paste the prompt in there just like this and then click on enter. And there we go. It's now giving me a step-by-step strategy that I can take when it comes to being able to get this business built in the most efficient way possible. Most beginners end up becoming confused when it comes to, being able to get a online business up and running, because as we can see over here with this checklist, it simplifies things. Step number 1 is that I just need to set up my Shopify store using an AI store builder, and I'm going to be able to click directly into it just like this. It's going to take me over to this page where I can get a dropshipping store built within a few minutes. And by now, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure that you have, but if you haven't, it's going to load your store with products from the niche that you've selected. So for example, if I select the pet niche and I go through the process and set my store up, there's going to be pet products already on the site connected to dropshipping suppliers. And the way that those products are going to be automatically loaded to the site is going to be with AutoDS. Now, AutoDS is going to be a big part, an integral part of this entire process, because not only is it going to load the products onto your site, but it's also going to be responsible for making sure the products are automatically shipped out. Because the way that AutoDS works is that whatever supplier that you decide to use, they work with around 25 different suppliers. But for example, if you're looking to use AliExpress, the way that AutoDS works is that you can sign up to AliExpress, connect your payment details to your AliExpress account. From there, what you can now do is connect your buyer account, e.g. your AliExpress login details within your AutoDS account, so that whenever a new sale has been made, whenever a new sale comes through the door, AutoDS is going to automatically see it, and the system is going to make sure that it's been processed and shipped out directly to the customer by sending the information directly to your chosen supplier. So using all of these different automation tools just makes your life so much more easier. But let's move on to the third prompt that you need to enter, or the third question, into the ChatGPT agent, which is this one. And what this question is asking the agent to do is to scan the internet and find 15 active dropshipping stores within your chosen niche. So I'm just going to change that to pet, that are currently using blog articles to get traffic using the Google search engine. And they're most likely using Facebook UGC ads as well. So this now kind of emphasizes the power of this new AI tool. The fact that it's able to scan the internet and find active stores that are running right now within your own niche, that are using certain tactics to get traffic that you can also use yourself. So what I'm going to do is leave the prompt as it is, of course, tailor it depending on what niche your store is centered in, but I'm going to leave it as it is and then click on enter. So I just changed it to 10 active dropshipping stores, but as we can see, it's already scanning the internet right now, and it's currently looking at all of these different pet stores that are doing well. It's going through the site, as you can see, it's assessing it, and it's going to come back with a detailed report as to, what it was able to find. Okay, and there we go. It's now come back with these 10 different stores. And right here, we can see, all of these different sites that are currently doing really well. Of course, you still need to go through them, make sure that they're definitely performing well, double check the traffic, see the structure of the site. E.g., let's take a look at this one over here, which is called the Happy Poor Shop. Okay, so this site is clearly a Shopify store. We can see that they are focused on selling all of these different dropshipping products that can definitely be found on AliExpress. And it's also a store that is super easy to build because I was able to do it using the AI store builder, as you can see right here. And what's interesting about this site, if I just go over to SimilarWeb, is that we can see that they're growing month after month. You know, the amount of traffic that they're getting is increasing as the times go by. So once you've found a store that you kind of want to replicate, bear in mind I'm only using this one as an example. This now brings me on to the fourth question that you want to ask ChatGPT, which is that, can you scan that specific store to find out exactly what are the 5 most viewed product pages so that you can potentially start selling those items yourself? So what I'm going to do is just copy this prompt. What you're then going to do is just come over here, paste the prompt in there just like this. Go back over to the website that you're looking at, copy the URL and just change this by pasting it in there just like that and click on enter. Okay, and once again, it's gone straight to work to scan the website live right now as we speak. And the benefit of using this is that it's able to look at things that maybe you might not be able to look at as a complete beginner. Even with myself, even though I've been in the e-commerce space now for the past 8 to 10 years, whenever I see it doing its thing, you know, there's certain things that it looks out for that didn't come to the top of my mind. So it's definitely useful to use this when it comes to getting a deeper insight into, you know, which products this site or any site that you're looking at is selling that's bringing them the most traffic, so that you might want to maybe sell it yourself. Of course, you need to go away and do further research. But by using this new ChatGPT tool, it just gives you a little bit more insights. Okay, perfect. So we're now back with all of these different, you know, products that are doing well. So for example, one of the first ones is this waterproof jacket with harness, you know, all of these different calming beds, pet water bottle, you know, these seem to be the items that are bringing them the most revenue and potentially profit. So what I'm going to do is click directly into one of their best performing ones, which is this waterproof jacket right here. I'm just going to click into this link. It's going to take me directly to the product page. Okay, and there we go. This is the product page for the item that is doing well right now. So I want to show you what I would do from this point once I found an item that I might want to sell myself. So of course, the first stop is always to go back onto AutoDS, because within AutoDS, what you're now going to be able to do is type in the keyword of the product. And bear in mind, guys, everything I'm showing you is just an example, but you could type it in there just like that. And straight away, there's going to be so many different options that you can choose from. But what I'm going to do is just change the supplier to AliExpress. And yeah, right there, as you guys can see, it's one of the top items that show up. So if I just click into it and open it up, we can see on the actual site, the product is selling for around, let's say $25, maybe even $26 or so. However, on AutoDS, we can see that the product is available minus shipping for around $7. So I do need to emphasize for the final time that this is just an example, just to kind of walk you through the process of how all of this stuff works. You need to find a different item, maybe look for a product that you're more interested in selling. I'm not saying that you should sell this exact same one. But even still, I'm sure that you're blown away by, you know, what ChatGPT is able to do when it comes to scanning the internet right before your very eyes. But once you've been able to build your store, you've got access to Shopify. You've also gone through the entire business plan when it comes to setting up the back end, doing everything you need to do so that your store is fully operational. And you've also gone through the process of importing any additional products that you want to sell. This now brings me on to one of the most important things that you of course need to do, which is generating traffic. Now, there's 2 main ways that you can get traffic to your AI built store. You can either do it in the form of running paid ads, or what you can do is use SEO, e.g. organic traffic. And there's other ways that you can get free traffic onto your store, e.g. posting videos, etc., etc. But I truly believe that when it comes to publishing blog articles, you don't have to pay anything, or maybe pay a minimal amount, $5, $10, and you can basically automate the entire process when it comes to a new blog article being published on your Shopify store every single day. And this actually now brings me on to one of the final prompts that I want to enter into ChatGPT agent, which is, can you scan Google and tell me the 5 best articles to post? I want to post 5 blog articles within my niche. can you tell me the top 5 ones that have the best chance of ranking in the Google search results for a brand new store? So I've just pasted it in there just like this, made the necessary adjustments. It's again scanning Google right now to give me the best blog articles that, have the best chance. So I'm going to be back ASAP once it's done, and we're going to see exactly what it was able to come back with. Okay, so it took 1 minute this time, and it's given me the 5 best articles and the reason why these different articles will do well. And when it comes to writing them, don't worry, you don't need to sit at a laptop spending hours writing all of these different articles. Again, there's a way that you can automate the entire process so that the articles are going to get automatically published onto the back end of your Shopify store with the image and all of the keywords and the links to all of the products included. Now, this video has already gone on a bit longer than what I expected, so what I'm going to do is leave another video right there. In that one, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the fine details of exactly what you need to do click by click, step by step, when it comes to building out your online business, making sure that everything has been connected and integrated properly so that you can be in a position where you can hopefully start generating revenues, sales, and fingers crossed, profits. Don't forget, there's no guarantees when it comes to starting up an online business, but without any action, you're never going to be able to see any results. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released, and I'll catch you guys in that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.